It's September. You know what that means. It's time for Caps Recap, my monthly channel update series. So yeah, August. It was a pretty good month, all things considered, upload-wise. I was pretty regular, though I also did run into the pitfall of forgetting to upload things. It's like, what's the point of having things recorded and edited in advance when then you're like, oh crap, I need to like edit the next thing, but it's like, oh wait, this is video 10, but video 9 hasn't even been uploaded yet, and it was done last week. So yeah, I'm not used to just having things done in advance and scheduling things ahead of time. It's still a work in progress, but hey, yeah, I mean, that was pretty much the only reason why a lot of uploads fell by the wayside. Just poor time management in terms of like having things rendering or exporting in time for an upload and then just forgetting that I had already had things recorded and edited. So yeah, I'm doing better. I'm doing, or at least trying to do better about organizing on that front. So yeah, things should, emphasis on should, be smooth for September. So yeah, as far as uploads are concerned, Bug Snacks, which I hoped would have been done last month, will be wrapping up this month. Likewise, Pikmin 4 will be wrapping up this month. That one, I just underestimated how long each day would take, because I was so used to the Pikmin 3 work ethic, since that was like the latest one I recorded, that going back to a Pikmin 2 style of like, oh, there's cave exploration. Yeah, I forgot how long those days can be. But yeah, Pikmin 4 should be wrapping up this month. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, we're nearing the end of the Frieza saga. Once that is done, it'll be taking a break for Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Can't wait. Going to be going through the 3DS version of that. And Xenoblade Chronicles will just continue to be uploaded as usual. I like how last update I was like, oh, I'm having fun with Xenoblade, and I won't fall into the pitfall of doing two, like, pretty involved RPGs at once. And then I did. It is what it is, but yeah, things should be smooth with all of that this month. I doubt Xenoblade will wrap up this month. Like, highly doubt that. And obviously Kakarot will come back when Majora's Mask is done. I don't yet know how I'm going to handle Majora's Mask, though. Like, to peel the curtain back a bit, I kind of like in my mind, always leading up to Majora's Mask, I was thinking like, oh yeah, each video could be like a day in the game, and then when Link plays the song to go back in time, you know, everything is silent, and as he's going back in time, the video fades to black. And then in the next part, we're at the start of a new day. But considering there are some side quests that would require a lot of like traveling through time and other things, I don't know. So yeah, maybe it'll just be regular, you know, like 30-minute uploads. Due to how open world Majora's Mask is, which, like, looking back on it, like, yeah, this probably was Nintendo's first ever foray into an open world Zelda. They kind of nailed it in Majora's Mask, for the most part. But, yeah, I don't know if it'll follow the same kind of flow that I did for the other Zelda games, of like exploration and then like exploration in one video, then the next dungeon in the next video. but I don't know. I mean, I managed for Link Between Worlds. I don't know. That's just stuff for me to figure out on my own. But yeah, Majora's Mask could wrap up by the end of this month, or it could extend into October. Why is the air cutting on? All right, the air will be cutting off short, and it just cut off. All right, cool. So yeah, what I just said, you might have noticed that I didn't bring up like, oh, what's going to be the next Patron's Choice playthrough, and that's because I'm just going to, I guess, restructure my mindset, with lack of a better term, because yeah, I was like, oh, I need to hurry up and wrap it up, and then we can like wrap up these games and then start the next Patron's Choice vote, because I'm already behind and blah blah blah. And it's like, I'm just gonna chill a bit on that front. So yeah, we'll be going back to the old schedule of come December, it'll be time for the Patron's Choice game suggestion period thing to line up with starting them up in January of next year with the new Patron's Choice format that I'm going to be going forward with. And yeah, that way, like, I'm not gonna feel this weird self-imposed obligation to wrap up these games super quickly. And because the remaining games, I think 2 of them will actually end up taking a while. So yeah, better off to just devote some time to each game and then start over anew in January. So yeah, Bugsnax will be wrapping up this month. October will be for wrapping up Magical Star Sign, which I am sorry for just leaving by the wayside. I ended up, like, it was like, to go over what I was discussing with that game and what I mentioned during the most recent uploads of it. I did end up recording some of it on my 3DS, and for the most part, it went better. Like, the game looked a lot better, though I don't know if that's like Mandela effect or whatever. Is that even the right terminology for this? No, it's not. Placebo effect. Whereas, like, by me playing it on like the 3DS that has a higher resolution than the regular DS, like, to me, playing the game on the console looked better. And I don't know if that caused me to look at the recorded footage and just automatically claim that looked better too. I don't know. I would have to really pair like DS footage and 3DS footage of the same game side by side. But yeah, editing the 3DS footage took a minute because I didn't actually have any templates set up in my editor for like a DS game on 3DS. So that was not fun to edit. But now that I actually do have some templates, like, recording on that going forward will be easier. But part of me still thinks I should just go back to recording it on the regular DS, just for ease of, like, you know, like, just not having to switch games out of my 3DS. Because, like I said, I'm going to be doing the 3DS version of Majora's Mask for the LP. So that way I don't have to, like, keep swapping games, and it would look a little more consistent with the uploads in the first half of the LP. But that said, I don't know. I think it did look better on the 3DS. I gotta look. But yeah, like, there was just a lot of editing and trial and error and troubleshooting shenanigans with Magical Star Sign. But I think everything will be fine going forward. But I will wait until October to continue along with that. And it will be uploaded alongside Little King's story. And then November will be for KOTOR, Knights of the Old Republic, Star Wars. And then December will be for WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, where I plan to go through story mode and GM mode. GM mode might be on a stream, but I don't know how fun that would be to watch. But then again, I don't know. I mean, like, different channels have been doing GM modes and wrestling games for like the last few years, and they've kind of been blowing up. But they also make a competition out of them. But I don't know. Thinking about that. Just thinking. So, yeah, that is the lay of the land for Patron's Choice. So come December, I'll be doing the big posts and whatnot to say like, oh, start coming up with games to suggest. Or maybe November, and then that way, if a vote needs to occur, it could occur in December. That might work out better. Yeah. As far as streams are concerned, streams might be a little spotty over the next month. Well, over this month. There may be some co-op streams popping up. There will definitely be a movie night, which is streamed in my Discord. The plan for movie nights for the rest of the year, September, just a little people's choice. People suggest movies. If a vote needs to occur, we vote on the movie to watch. October will be, obviously, scary movies because, spooky month, Halloween. And then for November, thinking maybe for Black Friday or the Saturday afterwards, it could be a infomercial, quote, movie night, unquote. And then December, I think that would be about time for like TV marathon, quote, movie, unquote, night. But I might also just do holiday movies. So I've kind of run out of the holiday movies that I enjoy, so I could just leave it up to a vote or open suggestions from members of the Discord. So, yeah, we'll see. That's the little plan for the movie nights going forward. But yeah, streams this month. There might also be a game night, like open invite game night. We'll see. But yeah, like, solo streams will be up in the air. Like, I don't know if I'll be scheduling them far in advance or like, the week at the start of a week, but I don't know, there might be the occasional Stardew Valley stream here or there throughout the month, and like just a sprinkling of co-op streams if they occur. So yeah, that's really all I got for that. The secondary channel, it's rough because I keep watching so many things that give me inspiration for that channel, and I've already recorded another like little tier list thing without having edited the previous one, and I don't know. It's like I have fun with the process of recording things and mapping out things and scripting things. But then when it comes to editing, it's like, oh man, I don't even know, dog. But par for the course. Things related to that will be up when they go up. And yeah, that's all I got. But yeah, link in the description down below if you want to become a YouTube member or pledge to Patreon. Any monetary support is greatly appreciated, but not expected, anticipated, etc. Obviously, if you're a YouTube member or patron, you'll be able to participate in the upcoming Patron's Choice suggestion period thing, where I will be playing games selected by my patrons and YouTube members all throughout next year. And there will be some other perks coming up. Sorry if there's an awkward jump cut in there, because I could not find my little notebook that had my notes in it. But yeah, such other perks, including being able to hop in on co-op LPs and streams. Yeah, there's still going to be like the open invite game nights where you don't have to be a patron or a member to join in for, you know, such games like Golf with Your Friends, Jackbox, Helldivers, 100% Orange Juice, Left 4 Dead, etc., etc. But coming up soon, more than likely next year, I'll be doing Legend of Zelda 4 Swords Adventures, which is a, you know, multiplayer Zelda game. I have plans for Gotham Knights, since there's no more Batman Arkham games to play through. And I'm, you know, looking for a little redemption in Kirby's Return to Dreamland, where the Switch remake has online multiplayer. Though I'm also referencing something there that was like relevant in like year 1 of my channel. So if you haven't been around since then, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about with that Kirby game. I tried to play through it on the hardest difficulty, and yeah, I was kind of like getting my ass kicked. So then I just deleted the few videos I had done of it up to that point, and then just kind of abandoned it. But yeah, I'm going to be opening up some co-op friendly LPs to members of the channel or patrons, if they wish to join in. Just as another little perk. And I'm opting for LPs of these over streams because, you know, then I can just record whenever you know, people are available, as opposed to like, oh, you have to be ready at the X time, or like the stream has to be scheduled like earlier in the day or whatever. Like, nah, it'll just be easier to record things whenever people are available, ready, willing, and then just edit and upload whenever they're done. Kind of like what happened with the Halo 3 LP, which was a lot of fun. So yeah, like for LPs and stuff that are co-op capable, I might be opening them up to members and patrons, but there will also still be like the open invite multiplayer streams and co-op streams that will happen regardless, whether you're a member or not. Just if you're a member or a patron, you get like priority access to any of those queues, but it's not required to join in on those. So yeah, just trying out some new things going forward. So that's all I got. I don't know how long this update was going to be. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody, and I will see you later. Goodbye.
I'm running things.